Welcome back to the channel. Let's go! Hello, welcome to another video on the channel. It's Ghostdriftx, aka Ghost, and today we're going to do just a little bit different. I'm going to kind of speed up a couple places. So here, we're taking on the Spectre, and of course, you know, the Spectre, we're going to look at how long the Spectre has to do stealth. I have my shield, but their cans were able to recharge, and they didn't use much. And then I just tried to fire. I didn't actually fire when they first landed because it was a waste of time. All right, it's a waste of time to actually fire. As you can see, I'm firing directly over their head. So the line of sight doesn't actually work the way they try and tell you works. So here we go, watch land, and I start firing. Now, I don't hit the Spectre at all. And what it is, they changed the firing. It used to hit, like the Spectre's about the same height as the Stalker. And you could actually hit the Stalker line of sight, which means when I start firing, if you're standing directly in front of me, I can hit you. Now, we could debate if the terrain is level. That's one of the biggest things. If the terrain's not level, even before you couldn't hit them. On this, it seems like the terrain should be level, so I'm not really sure. Over there is kind of odd, so we'll see. Let's look at it again. Terrain might have been a little bit off. I'm trying to see what happens here with this one. Do I go ahead and engage them? I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, they started getting engaged. So, you know, it just depends. Looks like it's about level right there. Not too much. We're gonna kind of play pin and tail on the donkey right here. This is what I do a lot. You know, I'm always trying to sneak up on people. You don't really see that red mark on them a lot. I thought that somebody took my takedown right there, but they didn't, so that was cool. So we actually were able to hold on to that and keep it moving. All right, so we're gonna look around. And okay, so we had a Hashi over there. Definitely didn't want to fool with them too much. They had a shield. And we always want to look for somebody else without a shield, but also you have to be careful because the Spectre is always present running around, and that's something you want to always keep in mind. So here we go. We can have a dock over here, okay? And I don't know the type of weapon, so it really doesn't matter. It's still a dock. I do have the advantage on the maneuverability, but they have more firepower. You see the Orkans kick off there, so it looks like they have Tulumbas in the back. We go ahead and try to attack, use our movement to our advantage, and then I need to come off the throttle a little bit, but we're just trying to get them. You know, they could switch and take me out really quickly, so that worked to our advantage. And we're gonna move around again. I see a non-shielded bot again. I'm usually looking for non-shielded bots. Spectres, I'm looking for them to jump, okay? That's my goal, look for the Spectre to jump. We're trying to just tell them, hey, don't come after me, but yeah, that didn't deter them. And most players, when they know your health is about gone, they're usually going to attack you. And the more experience you have, the more aggressive you will be when you see a weakened player. If they're damaged, you're definitely going to attack them. You're not going to back off. The big thing about this battle is that you see right here is MK2. So you really have to pay attention to that because I think this player here just took that other player out. I think they had MK2. Alright, you see MK2 said they went out, double takedown. So I don't want to engage this player directly. I want to try and figure out a way to bring this to my advantage instead of them having the advantage. And there are times you can't really make that adjustment, right? So we just fire. They fire over the top. They didn't come after me because they know I still have my jump, or they don't know, right? I still have a jump. And then I don't want to jump because it's 18 seconds before I can use it again. So I really want to try and use it to my advantage. The Terrans are good for me because they will kind of keep the Hashi at bay a little bit because I don't have to worry about the energy shield, okay? So the Hashi just trying to nibble a little bit, get some nibble hits in wherever they can. And I'm just kind of watching myself. I'm trying to debate on jumping or not jumping and trying to keep an eye on this one because a lot of times, so we go ahead and jump. Now I'm in trouble because the Hashi can definitely move in on me, and we'll probably see the Hashi come in here in a second and take me out. We'll see which one. Okay, I don't think the Hashi got me because the Hashi did. Yeah, and it went to the actual Spectre. So the Spectre actually was the one that took me out on that. And this is to one of my subscribers. They were saying that when they play this mode, they really get frustrated because they get into a fight with somebody and then somebody in their mind, or the way they run into, somebody is always taking and basically taking them out, right? That's what's always happening to them. But that's really part of how this gameplay works. I mean, you're just it's every man for themselves, or every woman for themselves too. Now that Hashi's gonna probably slide up and try and get me as well. So just know on those takedowns, we'll jump back on that. On this one, you don't want to be in front of that flame, but they kept firing the flame. Then they finally stopped with their health, waiting on that stealth to drop, and then we're gonna attack. Remember, a moving target is hard to target, okay? And Orkans, they take you out so fast that you do kind of get that option to jump out in front of somebody quickly enough to take them out. Now, people do use the Scourge similar in the same way. The advantage on the Scourge is that it's going to lock onto the target, whereas the Orkans and other weapons you do have to fire. Now, the Sparks the same way. Alright, so we try to slide up, see if we can catch them moving out too far. And you can, what I usually like to do is test how far I'm dashing. You know, if I realize I can cover 100 meters with my dash, then I kind of use that to my advantage. Okay, so they jumped. I don't even think they knew I was there. Let's see if they turn around. Alright, they know I'm here now, but now it's time to just try and cut loose on them. I'll use my dash, and then we're going to try and get them out of here. Okay, and that works out. So that's the thing about the Spectre, is you always, if you can, let them jump. Now here I could have given away my move, but apparently I didn't. As you can see how long it took them to turn around. They turned around, then it's like they noticed me. Another player, if they had saw me, they made a different maneuver. But you know that, you know, it's neither here nor there. I'm not sure. I think what it was, they were planning to get that other bot. Did they get him? Let's see. Let's see. I think they did. Yeah, enemy 5 took them out. And this is enemy, let's see. Yeah, this enemy. So yeah, they were going for that weakened bot. Okay, so they went ahead and jumped and used their stealth. And then I'm just trying to move back, because remember, we got MK2s in the building on one of these Hashis, okay? So I don't know how much damage. And then we had this guy, and that's another kick. So you see Tehran MK2, enemy 4 had him as well. So I think a nice amount of the players in here had MK2. So they were able to take out other players, and even if somebody had an MK2 set up, they were putting out enough damage to take them out too in the normal amount of time. That's what it looks like. So you see the Hashi kicking off. Around this, on this one, I like the Orkans a little bit better. Although the Tehrans are strong, I'll roll with the Tehrans on like the wider maps, like say Yamatown or Canyon, where people are more out in the open. On this one, I'm usually looking to catch people like this. Remember I told you, as soon as they land, now they might get to go up in the air in a minute. I don't know if we're gonna get them out of here. They're gonna get that one. They're gonna get that. That was nice. They got that one because they were able to get that hover out the way. Now I don't think Pix is gonna change your hover ability. It looked like they were considering it. Adrian had a video, and it looked like they might have, thought about putting it out there, but obviously not gonna happen right now that we know of. They could still change that. Nothing's in stone. So here we go. Try to get over here as quickly as possible, and let's see if it works out for us. And here we go. Now I don't know if they used their jump. Obviously they didn't, because they didn't move. So we got that takedown. And that's basically what I'm doing the whole time. There are times when I'm doing enough damage, but I realize I did too much early, and I realize somebody else is too close. And if another enemy bot is too close, they're just gonna go ahead and finish that off for you. So it's kind of a give take. You do want to take somebody out, but you really want to try and watch yourself. Now this player, I think they kind of slept. I think they went to sleep, because you don't walk up on somebody with Orkans like that. Now they just got away. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, we were able to take them out. So I don't know what was going on right there. I really don't. I don't know. They were walking. Maybe they thought I was frozen because I was standing there for so long. I'm not sure. But watch when I slide out here. When I slide out, look, they're just like, oh, okay. I didn't know you were out here. I think they thought they were sneaking up on me. I don't know. We were looking at each other earlier. Yeah, so they try to move back. I mean, good defensive play. I mean, they try to move back as much as possible. I probably could have kept moving forward, but I didn't want to get hit by the shot train. Usually that was that bogey that was across the field behind me. So I did want to move across because you can see they're closing the distance. So I could have easily moved out, got hit by the bogey with the shot train. I think that's what they have, or Scourge. And then, you know, still lost to this player here. So I'm trying to watch myself. Too late, MK2. So like I told you, in this match, there were quite a bit of MK2s in here. And you're going to see the output at the end, which is like, okay, that makes sense. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, okay, that's making sense right now. All right, so here we go. Moving back over. They're into it. So, okay, here we go. That's our opportunity. Remember what I told you. Now, I didn't get that one because they had MK2, right? The MK2 kicked off right when I unloaded. So here we go. Unloaded the whole clip, trying to get them out of there, my clip, and then boom. They just burnt them. Just burnt them to the floor. And they go to take me out. Look at my health going away. And I don't know if there's MK2 bot, you know, but here's the thing. Once they start losing weapons, that's to my advantage. They lost like 2 or 3 weapons in that move. Trying to keep the mouse off the screen, my bad. But they lost 2 or 3 weapons here, right? They had all 3. Then when they came to rush, because it's MK2, like I told you, people have MK2, they're a lot more aggressive. Boom, it's 1 gone, 2 gone, and they're gone right about now. Yeah, so just know if you rock an MK2, you can be aggressive, but I think it still takes some wisdom there. Just, you know, they could have worked that out differently and still been able to really do more damage. Now, the damage is the key too, so it's kind of a catch-22. You do want to do as much damage as possible, because if you don't, as you see at the end of this match, you'll find out why damage is important. So takedowns, I said in my last video, 9 or more is usually going to win, and you're going to see in here, whew, this is one of those kind of odd scenarios, but it still fits, you know, it still fits. So here we go. And we didn't lose points. That's the biggest thing about playing this mode. So if you're trying to move up, you want to make sure. So I'm going to pause it for a second. As you can see, 10, 10, 10. Look at that. And the only difference now is the damage. So when you're in this mode, it's going to go by the highest takedowns or highest destroyed bots. Then it's going to move over to highest damage. As you can see, highest damage at the top, and it moved down. And I actually got 5 points on the battle today. It'll be a while before you see it. But in that one, I actually was 4th, but I got 5 gold because I did more damage than everybody else. So that was pretty cool. So just know, make sure you're always taking out bots, but also get that damage up. Try and do as much damage as possible. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Trying to make a little adjustment how we're doing our recording. If you enjoyed this video, slap that like button. Want to see more videos like this? Subscribe, bell notification so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this video, and as always, choose like over death.